I officially announce that the Breath of the Wild in Minecraft project, after 3 years of building, it is now officially complete.
I was so here, let's go.
Yeah. Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load.
Somebody.
Baby, I'm just getting started. For anyone who doesn't know, Grazzy is the name of the knockoff brand Bob Ross from the beginning of the video, and he's also the man responsible for the Breath of the Wild in Minecraft project, a project which he started in March of 2022. But what most people don't know is that me and Grazzy have been friends for the majority of the time since he's been working on it. I first met him in October of 2022 when me and him were both invited to the same Discord server. And ever since, we've been helping each other with videos. Like that time I helped him make a thumbnail for his Tears of the Kingdom spin-off video. I still have the files for that. Or that time he recommended which webcam I should buy for my videos, which I still use to this day. We've also played in various Minecraft servers together, and when each of us was nearing 100,000 subscribers, we had a friendly competition to see who of us could reach it first. He won that one. Yet one thing I never seemed to be able to help him with was his main shebang, the aforementioned Breath of the Wild in Minecraft project. I have never been much of a Minecraft builder, but when the need does arise for me to build something in Minecraft, I tend to treat it like building a Lego set. I find a picture online, I look at the picture online, and then I copy it to the best of my abilities, just like a Lego book. Or sometimes I use a physical Minecraft book. I have one of those for castle building, which is really fun. Additionally, I gravitate towards small projects, like micro builds, or I do builds which look like they came from beta Minecraft, because I'm nostalgic about that. Meanwhile, Grazzy's project is doing
mega castle construction projects, carving mountains, summoning empires.
It's not really my skill set if you catch my drift. So even though I was invited to the server in January of 2023, I never ended up contributing anything. That was until I tried learning game development. During the winter of 2023 to 2024, I was inspired to make an old school game in the style of the N64, and I was gonna follow in the footsteps of other devs like Hijacked and A Grumpy Fox. I poured hours upon hours in trying to understand how to code and model, and along the way I even befriended a talented game designer named Nagi, who has a tutorial series on YouTube for learning Godot. Very cool dude, check him out if you want to learn more about Godot. My ultimate goal was to make a small little game with dungeon exploration mechanics and storybooks to collect. But after a few months of twiddling with code in Godot, I realized that coding makes me physically dizzy. Because I could literally not process how the code worked the way that it did, it gave me headaches. So I set the whole thing down and decided I'm just gonna have to come back to it another time, probably after I learn Blender, because that's really where the basics start. And so it seemed like all of my dreams of making this tiny little game where you collect books and explore dungeons was just gonna be dead, not gonna go anywhere. Was until I realized that my idea could be useful in a different way. See, when I gave up my coding escapades, it was March of 2024, a year since I was given an invite to the server. And Grazzy was in the middle of hosting a live stream series where he and his friends played on the Breath of the Wild map in survival mode. So I decided to join in for kicks and giggles, which is when I realized that the server had a distinct lack of dungeons. I mean, sure, there were the divine beasts and the shrines, but I mean honest to goodness Minecraft dungeons, like the ones you see in old school Minecraft maps. Fit with monster spawners, booby traps, secret tunnels, and treasure. And furthermore, even though there were bookshelves around the world, none of them had actual books to read, just enchantments. It was like the world was missing a little touch of adventure, and that's when it hit me. I should make that, I said. So I hopped onto the creative mode building server and started designing a dungeon underneath Hateno Village. And then I started writing books about the lore of the dungeon and where to find it, and I hid those books in the bookshelves around Hateno Village. Then I reached out to Grazzy himself to ask if I could become an official part of the build team, because even though I was invited to the server, I technically was not part of the team that was building on the server, so I couldn't coordinate with anybody. So anyways, I DM'd Grazzy and I said, hey, Grazzy, want money? And he said, I will always take money. So I said, good, then invite me to the Builders Discord server and I'll let you keep your money. And that's how I got in. And how I became the director of mini dungeons and penmanship, self-appointed. When I first put myself on the job, I built several dungeons in hidden places around the map, but once the summer hit, I got distracted with other video projects, and Grazzy started focusing on his Mario Kart videos. However, during the month of October, Grazzy committed to an all-out push to finish the build project, which unfortunately coincided with the hoodless Zelda movement, so I wasn't able to help. It's only now, right now, this week, that my schedule is freed up so I can finally get back to building. And to do that, I intend on doing live streams once a week, building new dungeons and writing more books that'll be hidden in the world. Hopefully, you'll be able to drop by, because that is how I intend to fix the Breath of the Wild in Minecraft server. But don't worry, to anybody that's interested in my fact content or my investigative journalism videos on the Zelda series, those will come back eventually. It's just that this is a little bit time sensitive. So, until I see you next time, have fun storming the castle.